Yeah. Are you daft? All the belts, my seat. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting. No, but ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding, ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting. No, but ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding, ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting. No, but ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Can't try a ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you never saw. Ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. Better keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Or you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people champ? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring, it's gritty and real. Brave art man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show ball over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lass. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling.
You are the sweetest thing, yeah. I live all the joy you bring, yeah.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Ebony the Blonde Bomber Bridges. Ebony the Blonde Bomber. The Blonde Bomber, Ebony Bridges. She's 5'1" tall, weighed in at 116 pounds, and has a 60.2-inch reach.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, Ebony, the Blonde Bomber Bridges. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, Ebony, the Blonde Bomber Bridges.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is the night. Everybody's looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere, you could put it with a knife.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Good straight right hand. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Just see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Lands the jab. Just misses with that uppercut. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Not a lot of defense here at all. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And
That will do it. They want no more. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city center's hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a John Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender.
Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the biggest fights in recent history, and we're going to see another one right here, right now. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Perhaps the greatest heavyweight of all time, the Brown Bomber Joe Louis. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. And his opponent, Eddie the Beast Hall. He's the strongest man in the world. We're about to see how hard he can punch too. 6 foot 2, 300 pounds.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport. Eddie Hall, known as the Beast. You don't need me to tell you that he's a heavyweight. In fact, the world's strongest man fighting out of Newcastle, United Kingdom.
Wow, someone's been really generous here, giving away a lot of weight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Newcastle under Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 world's strongest man, Eddie the Beast Hall.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They both want a highlight reel knockout. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Well done with that counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. They drop their guard, they get caught. Unlucky to miss with that jab. The jab can't find a home. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Can't miss him. Great work. Smith, what's he doing? Come on. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You have everything.
There, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Put him back together. Put him back on in this round. I need you to focus on what...
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him.
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the
Unfortunately,
round.
this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
That hook was off target. A perfect counter shot. That left hand got him clean. A perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
Good counter punching. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You were
Mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
That's it. He's ready to go. So you've got to be smart.
Back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just
stay focused. Don't run him back into the fight. Don't give him up.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this.
That's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Get back behind your jab round.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That hook just can't find the target. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the hook. straight right just misses. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. It's all offense all the time. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Good man, good man. Just say it again, don't you?
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Beautiful counter punch. Parries that jab away. This has been a very competitive round between these two. The Beast, Eddie Hall, is down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Tried to score with the uppercut. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Great work. Stay focused.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Kid, you were smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing your
Round. It's a bad round, alright? But we don't care. Go out there and win.
way. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
On to the 5th we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're getting it.
Good work, that's it. Now
Here we go in the 6th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way to a fight.
Catch and shoot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Misses with the jab. And he fails to score with that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Sam, what you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You're not complacent.
Great work. Just the same again. Don't change too.
Are you going back into it? Now's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this
Time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to...
Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
But you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
Be about it. Get out there and switch.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back up.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That counter shot lands. Just missed with that hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you think of...
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter shot. These two were made for each other. Is he going to punch himself out, though? As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Those counter punches have to hurt. They need... Oh, wait a minute! Joe Louis in trouble! That was the moment!
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace. To get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.